Hello everyone. Ever wondered how English with approximately 800,000 words came to be the wonderfully expressive language which influenced over 2 billion people it is today? We want to take you on a brief journey, from its origin to all the way today's modern tongue, to explore how the language has evolved and thrived through the ages. We need to go all the way back to the Neolithic period to a prehistoric people known as Indo-European. In 55 BC, Roman Emperor Julius Caesar invaded Britain. Many Romanian emperors ruled, built many buildings, forts, etc. Hadrian's Wall still can be seen, which was built by them between Scotland and England. Their language was Latin. During those days Latin was influenced by many people and started to use in their daily life. In 436 AD, Roman withdrew from Britain completely. Everything started when 3 German tribal invaders into Britain during 5th century. They were Saxons, Angles, Jutes. They crossed the North Sea from what today Denmark and northern Germany. At that time, inhabitants of Britain spoke a Celtic language. Celtic speakers were pushed away west and north, that is now Wales, Scotland, Ireland, by the invaders. Gradually, the Germanic tribes had settled over most of the mainland. Eventually, one kingdom became the most dominant, the Saxons. This new Anglo-Saxons nation was known as by few names, Britannia under Romans, but was soon called Angloland or England, later shortened to England. Angles came from England and they spoke English, from which England and English are derived. Old English. Basically from 450 to 1100. Old English can be divided into 4 dialects: Northumbrian, Mercian, West Saxon, Kentish. 5th to 7th century. Available literature referencing this period is not available aside from limited example of Anglo-Saxon runes. 7th to 10th century. In the world of Anglo-Saxons, notable poets like Cynewulf's and Oldham's documents. 10th to 11th century. Final phase of the Old English brought by Norman invasion. 85% of words now are unrecognizable. Even native English speakers now would have great difficulty in understanding Old English, which did not sound or look like English today. Some retained words with same spelling are him, he, for, on, and, of. Other changed words like vasta was, were to were. Old English was constantly changing, expanding, progressing with lexical enrichment. Gradually, developed into a full poetic language, complete with alliteration, synonyms and more. Middle English. From 1100 to 1500. In early 11th century, new conqueror William called Normans, part of modern-day France, invaded. They brought with them a kind of French which became the royal court language. This language was spoken by upper classes, business classes, ruling parties, while English was spoken by peasants and lower classes. In 14th century, English dominated Britain again, but with some French words added. This is the Middle English. Even this would not be understandable by modern English native people. Earliest surviving manuscripts in Middle English was from 1150. In 1348, English replaces Latin as the language of instructions in most schools. In 1362, English replaces French as the language of law. English was used in the Parliament for the first time. In 1388, Middle English was the language of the great poet, father of English, Geoffrey Chaucer, who starts writing the Canterbury Tales, unfinished frame narrative. Viking invasions. Vikings were a tribe of Nordic people. Old English got mixed up with Old Norse, language of the Vikings, which ended up giving English more than 2,000 new words. Early modern English. It was between 1500 and 1800. Sudden distinct change in pronunciation of some words. The great vowel shift, with vowels being pronounced shorter and shorter. In 1476, William Caxton established the first English printing press. Invention of printing press also helped in introducing a common standard language. Books becomes cheaper and cheaper, which helps huge population to learn and read. Caxton published Thomas Malory's Le Morte d'Arthur, The Death of Arthur. This is regarded as print material's first bestseller. It was during Henry VIII's reign that English commoners were finally able to read the Bible in their understandable language. In 1564, Shakespeare was born. Shakespeare's influence on the development of English language is unique and rich. The man is said to have invented at least 1,700 words. In 1604, Table Alphabetical, first English dictionary was published. From 16th century, British started to had contacts all over the world. Late modern English. This covers from 1800 till present. In 1702, first daily English language newspaper, the Daily Courant, was published in London. Modern technology and many industrial revolutions created a need for new words. British Empire conquered many countries as the colonies all over the world. English language adopted foreign words from many of its colonies. American English is more like Shakespeare's English than the modern British English is. You guys have heard Americanisms. Some were in fact from British expressions that were preserved in the colonies while lost in Britain. In 1782, Britain abandons its colonies in what is later to become USA. In 1828, Webster published his American English Dictionary. In 1922, British Broadcasting Corporation was founded. In 1928, the Oxford English Dictionary was published. Thank you for watching our channel. Like, share, comment. Subscribe our channel for further useful videos.